entire salmon, and I am picking the bones out. You can see that maybe, let me see if I can show you. There are bones here, and I'm picking them out one by one with my bare hands, and it's a little bit of a task, but it's so worthwhile. And I'm going to make Grave Lax. Sorry, that was a bit weird. Have a look over here. That's the rest of the fish. I didn't fillet it. It was done by the fishmonger, but it was a really good offer, and so I decided, yeah, I'm going to buy that. Because it's not very often that you are able to buy a whole fish. So that's what I did. And I'm going to make Grave Lax, and here is the recipe in Danish. And it's made by Brødrene Price, or the Price brothers. We can also call them that because they are actually of English heritage, even though they live in Denmark. Oh. And yeah, I just wanted to shoot a video showing you that it can be done with your bare fingers. It's not the best option, but if you don't have any tools for it, you can totally do it with your fingers, because if I can, so can you. Aha! And yes, I did wash my fingers beforehand. Oh, I'm not even showing you what I'm doing here, just showing you the fish. And so what I'm doing is I'm sort of trailing my finger along, feeling all the bones that are sticking out. I've done this one already, so there's nothing there. And here, this is where my finger is snagging on the bones. So I am pulling them out little by little. And Ian's dog is the one scuffling at the door because he wants to be in here, annoying me, but he's not allowed to. So I'm just showing you. It can be done with your bare hands. Have a look, have a look, have a look, have a look. Let's see if I can get the right angle on this. There you go. And as you can tell, I've done a few of them already. So yeah, and I've got a bit of fresh dill. So for one fillet of salmon, 2 whole bunches of dill are required, and I bought 4 little living plants. So I've got all 4 in that little dish awaiting to be mixed up with the sugar and the salt and the peppercorn. It says white peppercorn. I actually just use normal black peppercorn. I don't like the taste of the white ones. They taste different. So I just use normal black pepper. And they need to rest for 2 days, and they should be turned around along the curing time. Sorry, I've got a bit of a hiccup. This one's being a little bit tricky. So it might be a good idea to actually get somebody who's got fingernails to do this, because it does require a certain amount of grip to do this. As you can tell, it's a little bit difficult to get hold of them. However, I am doing it, and I'm doing this to show you it can be done. Alright, I will see you in a bit once I've done all of this. I meant to explain that the reason why all of this is sitting in a cooking pot is because the plan is to make fish stock with this. Because why throw all this out when there's so much flavour in here that can be used for things such as stock making. So that's why it sits there waiting. So this is what I'm going to smear the two sides of salmon in. So it's basically Himalayan salt, demerara, sugar and peppercorn, and then freshly cut dill. And I was lazy, I used this little machine over here with that thing in it, and this is what it looked like before I mixed it up. So, and I've got two different ones because I've got two sides of salmon. Sorry, that's a bit fast moving, wasn't it? Anyway, there you go. So I'm mixing these 4 ingredients together. So there's sugar, salt, pepper and dill. I'm trying to distribute it as evenly as I possibly can. And then once all of this is done, once the fish has been covered, both the sides have been covered, I am going to film it. I know I don't really like plastic film, however I think that in this instance it's the best thing to do. And then something heavy needs to be placed upon them. So that and I think I've made a mistake because the salt is, not the salt, but the dill wasn't completely dry. Anyway, if that's the case, I'll just have to add some more salt because I only put 2 tablespoons of salt and 3 tablespoons of sugar. I can always adjust it a little bit, it'll be fine. So I actually took and added another tablespoon of salt on top. I don't know if you can see it. There are a few salt granules that are lying there on top. Just thought that it might be a good idea because the point of the salt is to drag out all the moisture. So I was just being a bit silly when I didn't dry off the dill, really. But hey ho, we live and we learn. And it is what it is, you know. And the other one is over here. Da, 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 da. And this one has also got extra salt on it. There we are. Here we are. They are sitting on top of each other. And yeah. Now they need to go in the fridge and have something even more heavy put on them. And then they need to be turned every now and again. And they need to be in the fridge for 2 days. So enjoy yourselves, little salmon pieces. Bye bye.